Hello children, welcome to e-learning class. Myself Kusum Mishra, and today we are going to study The Heart of the Tree, a poem. This poem is written by Henry Kyler Bunner. The poem opens with the refrain which asks, "What does he plant who plants a tree?" And that sets the tone for the entire poem. We instantly realize that the poet is going to explain the usefulness of planting a tree. Let's start the poem. What does he plant who plants a tree? He plants a friend of sun and sky. He plants the flag of breezes free, the shaft of beauty towering high. He plants a home to heaven and I, for songs and mother croon of bird, in hushed and happy twilight had. The treble of heaven's harmony, these things he plants who plants a tree. Meaning of the first stanza: a plant grows upwards and aims to reach the sun and the sky. So it is as if the sun and the sky get a new friend in a tree. The tree needs sunlight and air to survive. The poet now adds that the man plants a flag that flies freely in the mild breezes. The poet here compares the leafy branches of the tree to a flag and the stem to the beautiful shaft, means pole, of the flag that stands tall. Planting a tree, the man plants a home for the sweet singing birds high in the sky, near the heaven. So he keeps the earth habitable for birds and helps in maintaining the ecosystem. In quiet and happy twilight, we can hear those birds chirping, which is harmonious to heaven's own tunes. The finishing line of the stanza forms a logical whole with the opening line, one asking a question and the other completing the answer. Second stanza: what does he plant who plants a tree? He plants cool shade and tender rain, and seed and bud of days to be, and years that fade and flush again. He plants the forest's heritage, the harvest of a coming age, the joy that unborn eyes shall see. These things he plants who plants a tree. So the poet repeats to question to begin a new stanza and attempts to answer again in the subsequent lines. The tree he plants provides us with cool shade and helps in bringing rain. A tree will produce seed and bud in future. Years will pass silently, but the tree will remain there through its seed producing new trees. Moreover, today's single tree may turn into a forest someday. So by planting a tree, now the man plants a forest's heritage. The poet mentions that planting a tree today would give fruits in coming days. Our next generation would be delighted seeing so much vegetation and reap its benefits. So all the credit goes to the man who plants a tree. In this stanza of poem, The Heart of the Tree, the poet stresses on the importance of planting a tree for making this earth a better living place for future generation. Third stanza: what does he plant who plants a tree? He plants in sap and leaf and wood, in love of home and loyalty, and far-cast thought of civic good, his blessing on the neighborhood, who in the hollow of his hand holds all the growth of all our land. A nation's growth from sea to sea stirs in his heart who plants a tree. By planting a tree, the man shows his love and loyalty for this earth, his sense of civic duty, and his blessings on the neighborhood. All these are reflected in the sap and leaf and wood in every cell of the tree. By planting a tree, the man directly or indirectly contributes to the nation's growth. When a tree is planted, it sets in motion the progress of a nation from sea to sea. And all these start from the progressive thought in the man's heart who plants a tree. This last line is very important as it talks about the man's heart, his feelings, dreams, and wishes behind planting the tree. This also leads to the poem's title, The Heart of the Tree. Children, I hope you understood the poem. Thank you.